Showing the focus group the production has really helped me to understand how the audience react to my text. They gave some very helpful answers and opinions. Firstly, it was great that they all enjoyed the production, thought it was informative and talked about some important issues. This is the reaction I hoped it would get. The group agreed that it was recognizable as a documentary, which in itself that shows I follow codes and conventions of media products well. The sample agreed it was an informative program. They said they learnt a lot thanks to features like statistics and it gave them new ideas about this issue. This is positive feedback, as the whole point of the documentary was to aim to answer the question posed in the title. Throughout the video they said I stuck to the topic well. I am very pleased with this as I worked hard to make all sections of the documentary relevant to the topic as well as being engaging and informative. All of which helped it to seem more professional and of high quality. In particular, they enjoyed the interviews and vox pops, two common conventions in this media product. This pleased me because these are two elements which I worked hard on to make them recognizable, professional and engaging for the audience. The group were, however, critical of the fact you cannot hear the interviewer too well in the interview, so suggested using a voiceover to improve this. I take this comment on board, but now that the video is finished and exported, this is better. Plus the focus is meant to be on the teacher, who's making some important points. They were not happy with the fact there was a lot of wind noise in the background of the presenter links. Using an outdoor location in such an open space meant that sound quality couldn't be guaranteed. Having already refilmed this element once, I am pleased with how it now looks. Sound is a way this production could be improved, so I take this on board, but I don't think it takes away from the quality of other elements. The framing and shots were described fine, which is good because I am pleased with them. The focus group said they enjoyed the variety and types of footage and liked the use of cutaways to other elements, such as to the children in the playground. This helped them to keep focused on the topic, which was my aim and reason for keeping the footage varied and interesting. They were happy with the picture quality throughout thanks to use of a HD camera. A tripod helped to keep shots steady and made the production look professional. They didn't particularly like the part where I zoom in and out of shop signs. They thought it looked unsteady and messy. This could be improved by using a tripod or zooming in a more controlled way. I have taken these comments on board but will not be entirely removing this section from my production as I wanted them there. I have edited this part down to the smoothest bits and I think it looks better. To improve the production overall, the main comment they made was on sound, as this has issues in several places throughout the video. One member said we could have taken more time when shooting, to ensure camera shots were steady. Considering the time we had to film, I think the shots came out well. Due to time constraints, we didn't have time to refilm many elements, apart from the presenter links, which have greatly improved. Another comment made was that we could use more statistics, which would involve more research to provide better arguments. Since this comment was made, a section with the presenter doing research in the library has been added. I think this has developed the factual nature of the program, as media articles are quoted. A very useful piece of feedback is that we could have interviewed some children for their views on the topic, and I agree that this would be useful, to get comments from those directly affected by these major changes in the media and fashion. To sum up, the group all agreed that it was an informative documentary and they said it gave new ideas about issues. The statistics helped them to learn a lot. The documentary stuck to the topic well. I have learned that the documentary is good and suits my target audience and that they would watch it if it was feature length. This is positive. They enjoyed many of the features and thought it matched with conventions as per my research. They gave helpful comments for how the production could be improved and were critical where necessary.